Hey, I've got a riddle for you.
Shoot.
What's 3 inches and packs a hell of a punch?
You ain't gonna go taking your pants off now, are you?
No, but stay tuned. Welcome everybody to Tex-Mex Nerd Feed.
I'm Tex.
And I'm Mex.
Today we're going to be talking about that mildly disappointing mid-credit scene after the Shazam movie, so slight spoilers ahead for anybody. Turns out it might not be so
Anticlimactic
or disappointing. I mean, given what it is.
Yeah, so we were very underwhelmed. As we said before in our Shazam review, we were very underwhelmed when the mid-credit scene didn't involve something to do with the Injustice League, the
Black Adam,
anything bigger that is more known to just casual comic book fans.
Bigger being the key, as it was a 3-inch caterpillar with a speaker box on its chest that talked to Dr. Sivana.
Yes. So, his name is Mr. Mind.
Or Maxivermus.
Yeah, Maxivermus Mind. He introduces himself to Dr. Sivana and kind of shows himself as being a villain. He's got a plot. He's got a plan. So, as you look back through the comics, he is a Venusian worm. He's a Venusian worm.
Which means he's from Venus.
Yes. And he would proclaim that he was the ruler of worms.
Because as we all know, Venus is riddled with worms.
And they are unruly, so you need somebody like Mr. Mind to rule them.
Well, as I read, apparently all Venusian worms have a slight lean towards telepathy. However, Maxivermus was exceptionally telepathic.
Yeah, he was very powerful in the telepathic arts. So, as a child, Maxivermus suffered abuse, and he dedicated his life to finding the Library of Eternity, and therefore the Rock of Eternity, to gain access to the library, so that he could gain the vast magical knowledge in the spell books in that library, so that he could conquer and make people pay from where he's from, the Wildlands, and then proceed to the rest of the Magic Lands. So, because he was able to find that library, he was able to greatly increase his abilities and his power by learning all that knowledge of the spell books. So, we know that Maxivermus is immortal.
He's also telekinetic, so this little worm can move things about with his mind and thoughts.
As Tex said before, he has telepathic ability, and it is a lot more advanced than the rest of the Venusian worms. So he actually is able to not only communicate telepathically, he is able to take control of other beings. His powers are described to rival that of other grand wizards, magicians, and even that of gods.
It's said to be that he was the one to take down the 7 greats.
Yes. So
all the ones that Shazam holds the power of.
Yeah, what is it? The Council of Eternity?
Yes.
That's what they're called. And he is known for actually being the one to kill one of the champions, Solomon. So you know that Shazam has the wisdom of Solomon. So the Council of Eternity consisted of those beings, Solomon, Hercules, Achilles, yeah, so on and so forth. So Mr. Mind, or Maxivermus Mind, was actually responsible for the death of Solomon back in the day, centuries ago, because as we know, he is immortal, because what worm isn't?
Venusian worms, huh? As it would seem. He also is responsible then, which leads us into the point of being not so anticlimactic, for forming the Monster Society of Evil. Jesus, one doozy of a name.
So you think that the name is a doozy? How about we take a look at the other characters in the Monster Society of Evil? So as Tex pulls up the list of the members of the Monster Society of Evil, I just wanted to let you know to keep in mind that we thought that this 3-inch worm was so anticlimactic, yet he is in charge of a group such as this, consisting of greats such as Black Adam.
Dr. Savannah is
Dr. Savannah. So you have a super genius who is under the command of a 3-inch worm. But that's not all.
No, sir, that is not all. As we also have under this regime, Captain Nazi.
Yeah.
There's the Evil Eye, the gigantic green gorilla. There's Ebok, which appears to be a circus strongman. Hippo, the samurai.
Yep. All right, so apparently when we were reading Hippo's name, Hippo the Samurai, it was actually Nippo. The penmanship of the comic strip was just a bit off.
So yeah, instead of it being a strange animal reference that we didn't realize what it was instead incredibly racist, as Nippo is Nipponese, and he is called Nippo the Nipponese. Most notable to me, I suppose, which there was a tease for in Shazam. At one point, they go around opening all kinds of doors in the Rock of Eternity. One of those doors includes 3 crocodiles playing poker at a table, which leads us into who is second in command of Mr. Mind's Monster Society of Evil, Crocodile Man.
Crocodile Man.
Herkimer, the Crocodile Man.
Herkimer is from a planet called
Punkus.
Punkus. He is Punkusian.
Yep.
He is a Punkusian crocodile man, and he is second in command.
He has all the powers of a crocodile that stands on 2 legs.
And wears an orange suit. So, you think that it's impressive that a 3-inch worm controls Black Adam and Dr. Savannah. What about the
Herkimer.
Punkusian Herkimer?
Crocodile
Herkimer the
Man.
Punkusian Crocodile Man. Okay, so leaving the Monster Society of Evil, we go back to Max the Vermis' mind, and he has the ability, as all caterpillars do, to metamorphosize to an evolved form.
Which kind of looks like Mothra.
Yeah, it really does look like Mothra.
Except green.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Did you know that Marvel has a line of comics with Godzilla and
I
stuff?
had heard. I also heard the director of the Godzilla franchise is looking to do a crossover event with Marvel.
Isn't that gonna be weird? Mm-hmm. Back to Mr. Mind and his evolved form. So, Mr. Mind evolves into a moth-type creature that is huge and has the ability to devour space and time itself.
He's pretty much the DC Galactus in moth form.
Yep. So you think that the 3-inch extremely powerful worm isn't enough, you can go even further because he can only get more powerful. So that brings us to that mid-credit scene
Where
at the end of Shazam.
Yeah, where Mr. Mind introduces himself to Dr. Savannah as he's going completely bonkers in his jail cell.
Yeah. So you showed me, or you sent me an article of Black Adam, or for the Black Adam movie, and they said that Black Adam is too much to put into a movie along with Shazam. We're gonna give him his own standalone origin story. And to me, I think this first Shazam movie could have been, if they had done it right, but I'm not a producer, I'm not a writer, I guess I don't know. But they could have done it, but it turns out that they are waiting to introduce Black Adam in the future. Dwayne Johnson had a say in it as well. He says, yeah, give me the limelight. And so apparently we will be getting Black Adam eventually. So we have 3 people in the Monster Society of Evil already. Who do we? Oh,
Herkimer.
Herkimer. Forgot about Herkimer. We have 4 people introduced from the Monster Society of Evil already. You have Dr. Savannah. You have Black Adam was introduced in Shazam, just not. Yeah. It wasn't a vast origin. We will be getting that. Yes. You have Maxivermus Mind, and you have Herkimer, the poker-playing Crocodile Man.
That's right.
And so it's a lot less anticlimactic now seeing that mid-credit scene, because it's like, okay, maybe they're alluding to pretty far into the future where they will compile this Monster Society of Evil. All right, so if that is it, I think that's it for me.
That's all for me. In conclusion, the little caterpillar might be more fearsome than we could have imagined.
The 3-inch worm definitely packs a hell of a punch.
That's right. If you like this video, make sure to click like, subscribe to the rest of our videos, and hit that notification bell so you can get all of our videos. And comment down below on what you think of Mr. Mind or even Herkimer, the Crocodile Man.
So if you enjoyed this video and you think a friend would enjoy it, and you guys saw this video or the movie together and were like, what the hell is that 3-inch worm doing there? Why is this such a big deal? Send this to them, because I'm sure they would like to know as well.
That's right. Full explanation. At any rate, thanks for watching.